So it's been a while since I've played Kalimdor Exiles, and I thought I would hop on to see what is new. Now, from what I saw of what there is, I wasn't able to find everything, as I know for a fact that one thing that I did not find was that now there are flying mounts. I have been told by the developer that you can obtain them, though I don't really know how, as I've not found out yet where to obtain flying mounts. Other than that, I continued my journey through Ashenvale, as I had only explored a small amount last time I played. Now, I think there are wolf mounts you can get within this mod, but the one that I am currently using is from Exiles Extreme. So are the little companions that are following me. Unfortunately, the mod that allows me to have multiple followers follow me at once, it no longer works, so I can only bring one follower at a time for now. Exploring the various areas of Ashenvale, I went to the Green Dragon Grove, to the various Night Elf ruins. I even climbed up Rainwood Retreat and found a Night Elf home amongst the large tree that is there, from Fellfire Hill to Silverwind Post. I did try to make my way to Zoram Strand, but I think I got lost along the way as I didn't find it. Also, the road to Darkshore is blocked off with a green wall of death, as well as a bunch of enemies and a high-level boss. While Ashenvale was fun, I wanted to see how far StoneTalon had been worked on, as the last time I visited it, it was completely barren. But to my surprise, a lot more of it had been finished, at least half of the zone, from the road through the Grim Totem Land, where I met an unfortunate end, all the way to Windshear Crag. Now, after I died to the Grim Totem, I returned but with a different follower. I brought along Sylvanas herself. Now, she is part of the Exiles Extreme mod, but it is fitting to have her as a follower. She is also fairly strong and kills enemies rather easy. Just like in Warsong Gulch, there are PvP flags to obtain here that you could capture for whatever team you're on. There doesn't really seem to be a reason to do this other than just spawning in NPCs of your faction, and I would like it if there was an actual reason to capture the points, whether it be a type of currency, such as the Horde emblem that I saw you could obtain, though I don't really know where. Also to just various merchants and NPCs that might give you a quest or something. I went all the way and checked in Betheth's lair, and I found the Great Spider herself there, along with her brood. Sylvanas and I made quick work of them, though afterward we went north to Sunrock, and that is where the work had ended, as the zone past this point was completely empty. So I headed off to Windshear Crag, where I met not only the Alliance, but a bunch of various enemies to defeat. I was also very surprised at the fact that the cave that connects this zone to Ashenvale still exists, and it's an instant teleport, which is a nice touch. And of course, the last place that I had to check is where Grinchwhistle would have been, so I went up to the mill above the lake. I found many hard enemies, and just like the real World of Warcraft, I fell off the goddamn platform. Though luckily in this game there are climbing mechanics, so I was able to recover and get back to the fight. After exploring the new areas, I decided to go and play some older zones to see what else is new, from killing ogres in Brackenwall to Alliance in Belmodan. One thing I really like about this map is that there are a ton of interactables in the world. You can walk up, loot gold, iron, weapons, food, just right off the tables or stands and other forms of storage and decoration. But now here's the fun part. I wanted to go back into the Venture Co cave in Mulgore. Only this time, I found something brand new I'd never seen before on this map. I found DALARAN floating above Mulgore, fully imported in from the game itself, and at this point I used creative mode, but only to fly up and explore. There are some NPCs there, but none of them could be interacted with. The city itself is mostly furnished, and everything is imported from World of Warcraft itself. It was actually quite amazing to see this, and I hope it becomes a fully fleshed out city to walk around in later on in progression. After DALARAN, I ended my adventure by going back home and checking out what I can make in terms of new gear. Going into a workbench that is part of the I'm not sure how to pronounce it because it's in German, and unfortunately that's one of the faults of this mod, is that a lot of it is in German, so I cannot translate it, but I believe it's Brigandin or something similar to that nature. Either way, if you are of this faction or you learn the workbench to create what's inside of it, you can create the Tier 3 Warrior Armor, and of course, I have to have it. Not only that, you could create legendary weapons such as Frostmourne. Now, I already have Gorehowl, as, of course, I'm playing as Grommash, so I have to look and feel like Grommash, but I think it's time for a change. So, I went ahead and crafted up my Tier 3 Warrior set, as well as Frostmourne, and upgraded it to its legendary status using the Mithril that is part of this mod. Now I am all decked out and ready for the next time I play this game during the next update. So stay tuned until then. But anyway, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed more adventures in the Kalimdor Exiles mod, and perhaps I might make a fresh character and make another leveling series. Let me know what you guys think of that idea. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.